Hey guys, and welcome to episode 15 of Titancraft, which is Tango Deck's Patreon pay-to-play server. And if you'd like to join this amazing community, I'll have a link in the description below. Also, come follow me on Twitch. What is she saying? Okay. Come follow me on Twitch. I'll have a link in the description below for that. See some of the building and video spoilers, shenanigans, all that good stuff. But anyways, we are going to be working on the nether side of our portal today. It's far enough in the season. It's like 3 months into the season as I'm recording this. It'll probably be like 3.5 by the time this video comes out, something like that. And this is still our entrance in the nether. This is so embarrassing. Now I've got a design made, and it's the biggest. I don't even. It's gigantic. Everything that seems to be gigantic. That just seems to be my theme this season. I can't build anything small. But I mean, it's not going to. This part of our entrance is not going to be as good as Sober's Nether tunnel. I mean, that's probably the most perfect thing I've ever designed. I'll probably never design anything better than that. And if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, I'll leave a link in the description. Hopefully, I won't forget to put it in there, but we'll see. I probably will, knowing me. I'm so forgetful. But anyways, this thing, now I had to take into account, this is actually going to get bigger. I wanted to keep this the same. I think it's going to get one wider and like 3 taller, but I have to make sure that that's going to work first. If not, it could alter my whole design of the entrance. So I'm hoping it's going to be okay. But I'll have to destroy this one and get the new one in, how high it is and everything. I had to also take into account for that up there. That's the hole that Layara needed into the nether, and thankfully it is centered on the portal. Thankfully, so it's not a big deal. This entrance is gonna be as tall, almost as tall as where you see that up there. I'm gonna have to do a little digging because there's gonna be a void effect down below. Yeah, it's gonna be an ordeal. But what I'm gonna do now is make sure the portal fits and get like a footprint of this thing in, and we're gonna take out I'm gonna try not to take out too much of this right now. But it's going to go all the way out to like here and all the way out to like here, something like this. Somewhere over here. That's how wide this thing is going to be. Last season we had people pretty close to us in the nether tunnel. This season we don't. Now the portal is going to be right here in the middle, and it's only going to be a little bigger. Like I said, one block. It's going to be 2 blocks wider total and like 3 blocks taller, I believe. Like I was saying. So I don't want to mess with the positioning of this too much, because this is like centered exactly on one of the portals, the 4 portals that we have at our base. And I don't want to go too much wider on it, just because it's gonna, like, this over here to this over here probably is like, let's see, it's divided by 8. So like you take the overworld coordinates and you divide them by 8, and then you'll get the nether coordinates. So there's quite a bit of a difference. So every block I'm traveling here, that's 8 blocks in the overworld. So we really got to be careful, like, with how big it is. That's why I'm gonna have to build this and test. I'll probably just test it on both sides, make sure it all connects up. It should be fine. I don't think that portal over there is pretty close. I don't know where this portal goes, but it should be fine because we're not going closer this way. We're going the north and south. So what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to get that in and find some obsidian and get that in. It shouldn't take too long. And then once I have a little bit of a footprint in after this works, yeah, I'll just build a little bit. How about that? All right, we're back, and I got the footprint in here, finally. This actually took quite a bit of time, just because I didn't have any guide or anything for the glass here, so I had to count it all out, like, almost individually. Well, I guess I would do one side, and I'd go over and do the other side. Just because I know it was mirrored and it was easy to remember. But yeah, we're going to put a void effect in here. And on the test server, I did a 4-layer void effect. But on this, I think I'm going to do 5 layers of glass. Just because you can see the bottom still pretty plainly. I think 5 is going to be the magic number, because I'm going to do a little trick on the bottom here to make it look even better, I think. I think it usually works pretty well for me. And once I have the void effect in, I'll come back and kind of show you guys and explain to you guys what a void effect is. I'm sure you guys know what a void effect is and how to build one, but I figured I'd go over it anyways, just because you know, why not? There might be somebody who doesn't. And I've covered this a bunch of times on my channel, so. But anyways, I'm gonna dig this little arm out here. Hopefully, I don't fall down in one of these holes. But yeah, I gotta dig out that little bit because this thing it's like 55 blocks wide from that side to this side. Obviously, I think it's about that. It's probably about 55 blocks tall too. Maybe not that tall, but it's going to go pretty much up to the ceiling, almost up to the ceiling. I'll have to bring this down a little bit, the little hole in the ceiling there that I'm kind of got my cursor pointed at. But yeah, because, you know, let's just do the void effect first, because nothing has ever gone wrong with exposed glass in the Nether, right? Nothing could possibly go wrong. And then we'll build up a little bridge over here. I haven't really detailed out the bridge yet in the test server, but I'm not sure I'm going to, just because it's going to be underneath and nobody's going to really see underneath there. And this bridge is like, I was sitting there designing this thing. I was like, this is a lot like the bridges that we did last season, that we did all over the base. But yeah. Anyways, I guess I'll... Oh. Where is he? I heard it. I heard the little whine. Oh, there's a thing over there. We'll keep an eye out. That's the one thing I have to do, is keep an eye out when I'm building, obviously. I don't like building in the Nether, so once this is done, this will be a big sigh of relief. But anyways, I'm going to get the void effect in, and like I said, when I come back, I'll explain to you what a void effect is. So I got the void effect in, which I'm really, really happy with. 5 layers worked out just right, because that's kind of what I wanted on the bottom there. I can get lights down there, cover them with carpet easily. Now the way that I did this one, and typically I've already mentioned this once. Typically you would just leave one block of air in between each one, but it doesn't matter how much air is in the middle. If you want to have like a deeper void effect, you can definitely space them out like 4 or 5 blocks even, and it'll make it look a lot deeper than what it is. But if you don't have much room to work with, one is fine. One block of air difference. But if you go all the way down, I'll just go all the way down here, which is going to be tricky to get back up, since I don't have, well, even if I had jump boosts, it'd still be tricky. I could have got a potion from our fancy potion brewer. But you can kind of see what I did, the trick that I did down here. This, just putting the carpet down randomly, kind of in splotches, is what I did. Now, what I was going to originally do was going to put concrete underneath all this. And maybe I should have dug the concrete up before I just covered it all. I was just like, the heck with it. I'll just cover it all and take the loss on the concrete. It's just sand and gravel, really, and we have plenty of that stuff. So, but you can kind of see what's going on. There's lights just randomly out through the build, or through the floor here. I'm not going to sit there and try to find one. Although I think one might be right here. Yeah. I just use sea lanterns because that's what we have abundance of. So. But as you can see, this is what's going on here. And typically another thing that I would do too... Oh, give me 1 second here. Let me jump up. Ah, where's the... There we go. Gotta do this a weird way here. Oh no! I forgot I broke my Silk Touch pickaxe. 1 second. I'll tell you, I was sitting there thinking, oh, I won't need any more glasses. I'll have the Silk Touch pick. But anyways, one thing that I would typically do here, let me get back up here real quick. I should have done this before I started recording again. You live and you learn. I'll just take the loss on the dirt. Big deal, right? Just dirt. I'm trying to get to not sweat the little things here. But one thing I would typically do, and I didn't do it this time just because I don't want to go underneath the tunnel any more than what we have, the main Nether tunnel, because typically that's not allowed. So being underneath it this far is fine because we're not underneath the ice. But you're not supposed to build underneath the ice. Even though we kind of did for Sober's tunnel, and Fictional seemed to be okay with it. So yeah. But another thing I typically do is I'll push these blocks back once. Like, instead of being here and here, they would be here. Like right here. Like where the dirt is. That way, it just gives the void effect a little bit more room to breathe as you're looking down. But like I said, I couldn't really do it here because this is going to turn into an island. This would turn into an island up here. And I wanted them to kind of extend into the ground. So that's what we did this time. But yeah. And you just kind of keep doing that every 2 or 3 blocks as you go down. And it does help with the effect. And I've gone over that before. I haven't got an example right that's easily found right now. But I'm sure this isn't the only void effect I'll end up doing this season. So I'm sure I'll go over this again. So just stay tuned for that. Now that the void effect is in, and I need to protect this area a little bit more, and because this is wide open right here. A gas should spawn in here and destroy the other side of the tunnel, then I'd be responsible for fixing it. Yeah, so let's get these walls up for next, and these walls are probably 40 blocks tall, I would guess, because they go close to that up there. But I'm gonna start working on those real quick. I don't think they're gonna. I want to say they're not gonna take very long, but these are very tall. I got all this dug out. It feels nice to have this open, though. I will say that. I do like having this all nice and open. But I'm gonna get started on the walls. Maybe we'll build a little of the wall with you guys. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll have to see how long they take me. All right, now we're gonna finish up the last bits of the wall here. As you can see, this is so tall. You can really see the void effect up here. I like that, actually. But if we're going to finish this up here, let's just get into it. Oh, put some dirt down here so we can put the log the right way. I don't know if we're going to do a statue in this episode or not. I want to. I don't know if we're going to have time because this is taking quite a bit to build this. This is a massive project. This is a much bigger project than I intended it to be. But it's okay. It's going to look good when we get it done. Plus, it's going to be a lot more secure when we get all this in, too. Alright. Place some blocks. Actually, I like working it from over on this side here. I don't know why. It doesn't make any difference. Which side you jump up on. Oh, can't reach that one yet. But we will right here. Gotta place a dirt block down here. Zode. Oh, Zode. Somebody stole the Z from his name, so he was Ode for a while. It was pretty funny. I can't remember. I don't know exactly what the story was, but I thought it was great. It was funny. So we get the outer bits of this in here first, and I'll let you see this a lot better here in a second when we get done. There we go. Sorry, I wasn't sure how I wanted to place those. Then like this and like this, and up here I just put an extra one like this. This is for when we do the ceiling. That's which will be the next part here. We just fall down into here. Let's jump up here. Let's get some more blocks out that we're going to need. Then we hit it with a little warped in here for a little spot of color that this desperately needs, and you can kind of see it in there. Which you'll see it a lot better here because we're gonna do that in the ceiling too when we get to that. But basically, this is just the same on the top and the bottom. I just flip it upside down. And if anybody's following me last season, I have plenty of experience building upside down now. Such a pain in the butt. I'm glad I'm not doing it. I know one person on the server is building sideways, like the same idea, but going sideways. It's torture. I'm telling you, it's torture. All right, let's get the blocks. I know when I put these on here, I want to make sure, as usual, I always put the smooth stuff on the right. Oops. Yeah, if I put the smooth on the right, then I know without having to look too closely which one it's going to be. It's like I said, I like to vary it up. But over here, I want to use these bricks because I haven't used them that much. Like constantly or steadily as part of a pattern, if that makes sense. No! You gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Jeez. Why does it have to happen when I'm recording, you stupid ghast? And he's like way out of the way. I gotta take these hits too. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're going to go get them. Where did you go? How have I missed him twice? Jerk, there's 2 of them now! I haven't had 2 of them spawn on me in the longest time. Oh my gosh, my aim. They're so fast! There. Jerks. Figure just the one little last corner here that's going to be exposed, and they have to show their faces. Stupid ghasts. They're worse than creepers. Oh gosh. There, just about got it done here finally. I think stupid creepers. It's gonna be bad when I do the ceiling, I think, which is gonna be the next part. And then let's get some blocks out here that we're gonna need. Let's shoot. Oh, we have the smooth ones out. That's good enough. I was going to vary it up a little bit, but I think we did it on the bottom, so. I mean, no one is going to notice it up here. I promise you. But for me, I've got to do it because, I don't know. I guess it's the OCD in me. And we'll do the little B-dubs trick with the white glass here. Nobody, like I said, nobody's going to see that. And you'll see that here in a second. I've done it a little bit on these center parts with some brown. And no one's going to see it either, so. Then we'll put these down here. Now, I thought that these would block all the smoke, but it doesn't. Some of the ones the smoke that spawns or whatever generates on the sides, on the extreme sides, it goes all the way up. So it gives me the effect still, and I can still put those blocks in, which is awesome. And then we just do this, and we're done. The walls took me forever. Let's dig our way out of here. Then you can kind of see down here from how tall this really is. Can't get me now. You can't see me. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know what I'm doing. I still have to put the bushes in behind the pillars on each of these, but yeah. Actually, I really like this. Like, there's going to be crystals coming up here all the way to the ceiling from these 3 spots back here. The portal I'm actually going to build last, but I can finally get rid of this, which I really wanted to do. But yeah, you really see what's going on. Let's jump back up here. I strategically placed dirt so I can get up here. But yeah, we're gonna put the top on this, and then when we've had the top on, I want to get the pillars in this entrance, and that's kind of what the next step is going to be. The next progress little bit of step. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this part right here, like having to actually take out the rest of this. It's going to take me a while. Just because it's mostly, well, I've already done most of it, it looks like. Well, maybe half of it. Just got to kind of get the rest of it. But what I'm kind of going to do it from the top down so I have something to stand on so I don't have to like pillar up. That's how I like to do things, is top down. I think it's just the best. But getting the entrance in and the ceiling is going to be the next step. Alright guys, and we are done. Thankfully, this build took a long time. And there's just some things I'm not happy with and I might change. Like, I don't like it that it's all spruce. I think I can use azalea and I think that'll be alright. And I might change that eventually, but for now it's done. I'm going to call it done for now. That's just small things that we can change later on. Yeah. This thing was a build, guys. Let me tell you. I forgot about the braziers in here. I just kind of forgot to add them. So now they're in. And I'll wait to see if Anita complains about campfires, because I think there's 10 around here. So if she complains that she's lacking right here at the entrance, then I'll take these out and just put a fake flame in there. I'd rather not. I'd rather leave the animation in there just because it's just on this side of the Nether. Or if anybody complains for that matter, I'll change it. But we'll see. These 2 right here are going to stay no matter what, because those 2 are my favorites. They're my favorites. Sorry, Nita, but they're my favorite. But yeah, this thing, whew, This tank took a lot of quartz, let me tell you. Yeah, there's a lot of quartz in there. And then we still have our hole up there to the nether roof, in the roof. Yeah, just little bits and bobs here to talk about. I saw these, and honestly, I thought they were flipped wrong. I just like, oh man, they're not right, but I guess they are. I should have used dark oak there, but oh well. They're gonna stay. There's one little last thing we got to do here. We gotta label this thing so everybody knows it's our base. Oh wait, all right, gonna try this again here. I was thinking when you wax the signs that you could pick the signs up and move them, and still have a text on them. Because I already did this. It's like, wait a minute. Let's get us all on here. I'm gonna do 2 of these signs. There we go. And then we'll do another one over here on this one. I honestly thought I was going to misspell something. The way that I type. Oh no! Oh wait, okay, that's right. I was thinking it was going to be on over here for some. I was thinking the block went like that, the stair. Oh well. But there we go. Now everybody knows whose base this is. Okay, we got one more thing to do here. We got to build another statue. Yeah, we're going to build a statue. So what I'm going to do is basically go. Let's go grab the book real quick. Oh. Come on, get through the portal. Through the portal. You guys can kind of see what we're going to do. Basically, I'm just going to build this statue and then come back and show you guys what it looks like afterwards. Instead of going through a bunch of steps and everything. I'm trying to get it built because I'm running out of time today. Basically. But we're going to go do El Kitty and Spoot Base. I don't know if it's Spoot Base or Spoot Bass. I'm not sure. But anyways, it's at the West 300, and then they want they just want a statue at their base, and they want to have kitty ears on it. Because of course it's El Kitty, so you know she wants kitty ears. So yeah, I'm gonna run over there, build it real quick. I don't think it's gonna take too long to build. There's not too many things on it, just in a kind of position. It's got kitty cat ears and a tail and a little, and it's got some other little things on it here. So let me just get over there, kind of build it up, and I'll show you guys what my inspiration was. Alright, and we are back, and we over at El Kitty and Spoot Base, or Bass's base. I'm not sure which one still. I know I just said that probably in the video, but for me it's been a couple hours. Because we had this lovely little critter over here to build. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I feel a little disturbed because of the way I did the body. The kitty ears, I like the kitty ears. And we had to put it next to Ferode's cat here. He's been building these all over the server as well. But yeah. I was gonna put it like put this little cat underneath this one, and then I was like, well, that might look too suggestive, so let's not. But we still have the most important ones to put, most important blocks to place. I always place these with you guys. Where do I need to put these even? Let's see. Oh, okay. We need to put it right here and right there. The reason why I was confused is because this thing is back one block. Because it's always 3 down and 2 over from the sides. And I knew it was looking weird when I was getting ready to place those blocks. That's why I knew that these special blocks right here were going to be in the wrong place. I gotta make sure we get them right, because if I try to put it over here, it's going to be sideways. We can't have that. There we go. Now it's really disturbing. Pick up this terracotta and this dirt. Got the area all cleaned up. We had to build the land up around here a little bit too, just so I wasn't sitting on the air. And I missed a couple blocks here, it looks like. You know what? We'll just add some dirt. There we go. Now it looks good. Dirt under the water is not very natural. Not naturally generated, anyways. Most of the time, at least, I don't think. But yeah, this thing is done. We're in a very bad position right here. This kitty cat prowl. I'm on the prowl. This kitty cat is on the prowl. Okay, this might be one of my favorite ones. Just the different situations that I'm finding myself designing these things in makes me laugh. But yeah. Anyways, that's going to do it. This pretty kitty, wow, is signing off for the day. So, Yeah. Hope you guys have a good day or night.